All right, YouTube is live. What's up, Steezy? What's up, Dez? What's up, CS Amarok? So, what do we got on the chart? We got a lot of strength to the. Oh, okay. Let me hop on 30-second. 30-second, we're a little choppy. Little choppy in here. I want to see us either push up really strong or dump really strong. Because right now we're sitting in an area where it's just back and forth price action. This entire zone is just chop, chop, chop. Okay, so I want to see us either push up really strong, like this, and break out of the zone. Maybe not. We don't have to go that strong, but. Or if we want to go dumpy, we're going to have to, like, break below all these lows. Break below all these lows. So I'll see what we get. It's either that. Yeah, Lynn, we just launched live on YouTube. So it's either that or we want to see start downtrending and catch some moves to the downside. We have another SMA. So I've just been looking at the 50 SMA, just like testing it out right now. Because what I notice is whenever price has a lot of strength, we're also usually above or below or above the 50 SMA for bullish or below the SMA for bearish. And as soon as we break below or above that, or like go in the opposite direction of strength anymore, like it's not as clearly trending anymore. So it's like a mini like thing that I'm testing out. Like for example, like right here, we're downtrending really strong, right? We're downtrending really strong. 200 SMA, this light blue one right here is sloping down, and like these are some very like good moves for catching momentum scalps or momentum scalps. And then as soon as we break past the 50 SMA, or we don't, or we're not able to maintain below the 50 SMA, like the setups don't get as well, or not as well anymore. The structure usually shifts into like a bullish trend or consolidation whenever above the 50 SMA. It's not a clear downtrend anymore. So I'm just testing it out to see how it's performing in the live market, to see if it's a valid rule to implement. Right now it's like a soft rule. It's not really a sandstone rule. But let's see what news we got. I think the only news we have is, what's it called? 7, 8, 10 a.m. news. Okay, so we got only this today. We got 10 a.m. news, revised consumer sentiment, 10 a.m. We'll wait for that to come out, and then we'll see what happens. What's up, Zelko? What's up, IQ? What's up, Layla? How y'all doing? You and Layla should try IRL together? What do you mean you should try IRL together? Oh, trade IRL together. So we got 20 more seconds. The market's gonna open. Let's see what we got. I'm also gonna be looking at the 1 minute for potential. All right, my thing froze. Chart's a bit slower than yours. You don't need the 30-second. You could trade on the 1 minute too. I was looking at the 1 minute the other day just to see how the setups are performing on the 1 minute, and they're playing out pretty good too. You just might have to trade further out than just my time window. Woman is just basically the same at 90%. What do you mean at 90%? Just less noise. 3 minute in the first hour, just random PA. Here's what the 5 minute looks like right now. Time traveling for a few seconds. Okay, we're dumping on the 30-second. I'm getting a massive dumpy. We gotta see which direction is price out want to strengthen. If it's bullish, gotta start uptrending real strong. If it's bearish, gotta start breaking down real strong. And even though this was a momentum candle, I'm not entering on this pullback because first of all, we broke below the 200 SMA, which barely, and it's still the first like few minutes of market open. I'll just let that chill out, let the volatility cool down a little bit, and then we'll get into some trades. For a bullish setup, I want to see this thing push past this high, pull back, and then give me a momentum candle, and then we'll take it. Okay, great. So we got that move up. TP like in purpose. Thought. Not valid setup. So now all that's left for us to see is a pullback and then momentum candle, and we'll take it. If it decides to continue up, then we're going to have to wait for another pullback. Because you want to see at least like a 2 candle pullback before anything. How we doing today, Liwak? We just got on. Let's see what we get today. Let's see what we get. News at 10? Yeah, we got news at 10. So you gotta be careful in like 22 minutes. I like it so far. Yeah, it's not bad. We have some clear direction on the 30-second. Come on, give us that pullback now. Alright, give us another candle pullback after this one. We got 1 candle pullback. There we go. We're getting a second. That's what I like. Nice, nice. There we go. Alright. Nice. Just decides to pump. IQ got a little impatient. Let's see if we do get an entry on this candle, though. Let's see if we do get. This candle does look very promising. I just don't want it to pump up till past this candle, but bruh. Never mind. I'm not entering off that. IQ can't be taking the same trades as this, bruh. Damn, that shit had a massive correction real quick. Looks perfect on the 1 minute chart. One minute does look good for an upside like move, but 200 SMA is just barely starting to slope up right now. Indecisive ass candle. Nah, literally, bro. Come on now. IQ bought and immediately sold. He's like, oh, Oro said not valid. He sold and it just dumped. Again, still happy to take some longs as long as we can, like, literally just close above this 50 SMA. I'm happy to take longs. $50 SMA new? Not really. It's not. Well, it's not like a hard rule. It's just a soft rule right now that I'm testing. Job fib real quick. These are the fibs. See if we can get a momentum candle here. You know you want to give it. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Stop flipping dumping. Yeah, we're below the 50 SMA, but if I can get a momentum candle close above the 50 SMA, I'm still willing to enter. Like, now I'm going to need a really strong momentum candle, not a weak one, because we made a pretty strong retracement. We are above the 200 SMA, you're right. That's fine. If it does drop below, then we'll have to wait again, but let's just see what it does. Yeah, I didn't take it because of the long wick on the bottom. That's way too big of a wick. Okay, this candle looked promising for a second. If this thing, it can pump up real hard and get ideally a candle close above these highs to show some strength, I'll take it. Alright, I'm willing to take that. I'm trying that candle out. I'm in for that. We're in longs off this momentum candle. Stops at the low. Target is the previous swing high all the way up here. Let's see how it does. Relatively large RR, but let's see how it does. 1 minute is looking good as well. So, let's see this thing play out. Okay, we're in drawdown now a little bit. Swing funded, yes. Stopped out. Stopped out again. Damn. What are these stop outs? Stopped out. We got stopped out on that trade. That's going to be a stop out on that one. See if we get another opportunity. Not off this though, because we're way further pullback now. We're way further pullback. You just blew your funded account? Couldn't take less than one contract. I mean, you could have went to micros, Rita. Oh, you're in micros? Done it yesterday, we keep moving. Exactly. Right, there are going to be periods of losses. There's going to be periods of winners. We just have to keep letting the strategy play out until it's been a long enough time till we realize the performance is not the same. It didn't look promising. I didn't take it. It looked like I want to drop out 200 SMA. No money left for another try. Let me hit that depression. Hey, bro, ain't no depression here. Come on now. Oh yeah, all you lose is the initial money you put in. Wait, Rita, didn't you have a winning trade from that like news trade from last like 2 days ago? Or no, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Didn't you have a winning trade from that? Oh, but you went lighter size, I think. But read is part of the process, bro. It was a BE. It was like slightly above BE. But you gotta remember, these are the times where it matters the most. Apply the strategy. Take the best setups. And it's important right now we don't go too heavy risk. Like I'm not entering with like 3 contracts because I want to see, is the strategy performing right? Does it need some adjustments, or is it just part of the strategy? We gotta just let the probabilities do its thing. We've had a really good 2025 run since the start of 2025. We're seeing a small correction in the win rate right now. The longest losing streak I've ever had is, I think, the longest losing streak I've had is 7 trades, but I think we're at 6 right. I think we're at like 5 or 6 right now. Yeah, I think Bears will be a better play. I just like how we already dumped this much. So Woman is also kind of telling us that story as well. Yeah, I'd ideally, it looks like I'd want to take a bearish play, but we'd had to move a lot lower for a bearish play, so I was like open to take longs. So for shorts, again, what we have to see, 200 SMA sloping down pretty clearly, holding below it for at least 10 bars, and maintaining a strong downtrend. We do have news coming up in 7 minutes, so gotta be a little careful for that. Longest win streak. Longest win streak I think was also 6. I think longest win streak was 6. Probably background like September of 2020. I think it was September 2024. It was like late September. Bearish news kind of weak again. Mir, what do the news? The news aren't gonna do anything. Yeah, I just don't like how we have all these lows here. I wouldn't want to play momentum short into the lows. I'd probably want to see a strong break of it, a pushback, and then a move down. That ideally look cleaner. Yeah, the MA line is just still pretty flat right now. We'll probably have to see another move down, pull back, and then I'd see if I want to take it off this momentum right here, because we have all these lows sitting down here. That's all we're gonna wait for right now. News bigger now. I think it's orange folder consumer sentiment news, so could be big because consumer sentiment is usually a big one, but since it's orange folder, I don't think it'll cause that big of a move. But we still want to be a little careful. Ideally, let's get a spike to the downside. Oops. What's ES looking like? I'm actually curious. ES, similar setup. All these lows down here. Okay, Amir's calling it 20 points to the downside. All right. Let's see what we get. Next week we do have a lot of news though. News filled week. We're gonna have news at 10 a.m. every day except Friday and Monday. And then the week after, we don't have that much news, but we have a lot of high impact, important news. Enter 1 micron news, no balls. Alright. Bro's trying to get me to get my payout denied. Okay, we could do it on demo since Mr. Amir says 20 points. Let's see if Mr. Amir is actually correct. No, it is. It's just if I randomly enter off news with no set in stone rule, they're gonna like be like, what is this trade probably? I would think they'd ask that because that's like not, that's just a random trade. Alright, Amir. Let's see if we get 20 points down. Alright, it just flew past my stop loss. This nice. It did go down, but not 20 points. We did go down 12.5, which is what you said. But you said 20. Alright, guys. Time to FOMO. Alright. Okay, so, okay, it's going to my stop loss. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's going back down. We got to move it down. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's going back up. Okay, move closer. Okay, never mind. We're going to come back down. Okay. Basically, if it goes closer to our stop loss, yes, this is demo. This is not me actually trading. This is not me actually trading. Okay, so basically, if it goes above, we bring our stop loss closer. Okay. Okay, it's in profit. W, W, W. Keep trailing that hoe. Keep trailing. Okay, it's coming down. Okay, okay, never mind. It's going up. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. Guys, I think we... What? How did I get executed? How did I execute my stop loss? This is why I don't trade on TradingView. You see how stupid that was? It literally doesn't even show the trade getting hit. And it's my order. And then other times it just flies past my order. Yeah, it's true. It's the new spread. But... Yo, we're green 69,000. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, scalp some shorts right now. Very tight stop. This is not an actual trade. This is me fucking around. Don't take this trade, please. Let's see. Super tight stop. Okay. See? Small loss. Done. Alright, we're going to FOMO again. Oh, profit. I saw profit for a sec. Oh, profit. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're done. Psych, you thought we were done. Let's go back. Buy. Okay, nice. Longs. Stop loss down here. Come on. Pumpy. Pump it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Market got you going crazy. Dog, I just want it to be a bearish play. We're very choppy in this area right now. If I want to take longs, I want it to break above this previous high. Nah, literally scratching the itch. So from now on, if we want a bullish trade right here, we're gonna need to go past this high, pull back, and then we'll enter there. For a bearish play, we're gonna need to dumpy all the way past these lows, pull back, and then momentum candle. That's the two things I'm looking for. Integer can start my wasting time is the better options. Goings, watch my YouTube. Yeah, it's a full structure series from step A to step Z. All the tools you need, how the futures market works, the basics about charts, candlesticks, all the tools you I already said that. All the tools you need. How to set your demo trading, how my strategy works, breaking it down, how to build your own strategy, how to backtest, and everything in between as well. Psychology, discipline, risk management as well. What is a prop firm? How do prop firms work? Which is a really important video. If you don't know how to do that, and I think it gives more value than like TGR's bootcamp, personally. Obviously, I'm gonna say that because it's my bootcamp, but yeah. Bet. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right now. Remember, guys, these are the times where it makes or breaks a trader, bro. Makes or breaks a trader. I've been through too many of these losing periods to realize, like, what is the right thing I should do from here. This is all part of this, all part of the journey, bro. Friday's supposed to be It is supposed to be pure. We're getting a lot of indecision today. Yeah, I do remember that top K. I do remember that. Good old days. We were killing it. That's the thing. A lot of like decent amount of those people were what's it called? They're just there because I was like winning, and as soon as they take a loss, like they're gone. They're like, oh, doesn't work. But no, you can't look at it like that. You take that trade? Yeah, Aro, we did take that trade. And your risk management fucked you. Yeah, you gotta have that risk management too. It's all about having a strategy. It's like 4 things: strategy, risk management, discipline, and psychology. That's it. That was a good momentum candle. It wasn't a good momentum candle. I guess the only thing that's bad about it is that pullback was pretty strong. But other than that, it was a pretty good momentum candle to enter off of. I think it was a valid setup. Nothing wrong with it. But we have to understand we have to keep taking these setups for like a long period of time until we start to see the performance significantly change for a while. And then we can look into adjusting some of the rules. But for now, we got to keep everything the same. Just because we took 4 or 5 losses doesn't mean we changed the strategy or changed some criterias by a lot. Like, I'm adding a 50 SMA. It's the only thing I added just because I saw it aligns with most of my good setups. So I just added as a last time confirmation. Been using the MTF on the 1 minute. It's been killing it, bro. Well, you've been using on the 1 minute? You're doing it on the 1 minute? MTF means momentum trend falling, Leewalk. It's the strategy. I mean, this was also a valid setup on the 1 minute too. Right here, entry off of this. Oh, see, this is why it wasn't a valid setup on the 1 minute. It was because 200 SMA was still sloping down at this point. Even though it did push up past the size, the 200 SMA was sloping down here. And yeah, it was not valid on the 1 minute. 200 SMA was sloping down. Right now, we are pumping pretty hard, pushed past this high. We'll see if we could get the play on the 30-second and the 1 minute here, because 1 minute is sloping up now. That's nice. 1 minute is now sloping up, and we get a pullback in momentum candle that might be pretty good for a second trade opportunity. If we pull back with 2 candles, then the momentum candle should be larger than the last 3 candles I enter on the close and target for a 1-to-1. Okay, fire. Yeah, now the setup looks like it's aligning a little bit with the 1 minute, but yeah, we're gonna need a pullback and then momentum candle, and then we'll get in. Because we're clear bullish now. So, what's up, Edward? Need the next giveaway. Hey, brother, we'll see if you win. Next giveaway, well, I don't have a set date on when we'll do it, but probably in a little bit. Not very soon, but in a little bit. Just entered long. Loving the A3Z videos. Fire, Edward. I'm glad you're liking it. Wait, Oro, is that a trade today? Wait, Oro, did you take that trade today? It doesn't look like today. They give free accounts and free resets. Wait, yo, what? It's 30 seconds. You're on 1 minute. No, the picture Oro sent was on the 1 minute. MFF, guys, you yap too much. Yeah, we need a pullback, bruh. A 100 resets, bro. What? If this candle does pick up strength, maybe we could enter. Really small trade. I'll try it for... Actually, not. I'm out. Not that. Never mind. Not a good candle close. It looked good for the very last second and then changed. So I'm not taking that. Not taking that. Yeah, and these candles be changing up last minute. Don't know why my alarm didn't go off. Bro, that's crazy though. Nothing. You missed. We took a loss again in the morning. At market open. Down here. Valid trade. It was a very valid setup. Everything was aligning, but we did take a loss again. Yeah, this candle didn't form strong. We didn't want to enter off that. Plus say 100. W. Wait, what did you enter off of? Okay, you entered down here. And you closed up here. Limit order, fire. And we hit the end of the trading window. I am watching though in case we do get some more setups, but what is the window done? It's just my trading window, just the first 45 minutes. That's like my sandstone rule I've had for a while. Being a bad boy today is crazy. This looks pretty good. But I'm not taking it out of my window. Stop that. I'm gonna apply to McDonald's. Mickey D's. Or doesn't look as good in 1 minute chart. Doesn't look as good. What do you mean, like the price action? Candle wick too big. Yeah, on the 1 minute it's not good. The 30-second this looked pretty valid, but it's out of my trading window. I'm not taking it. Okay, it's end. Bro, why I keep getting notifications? Yeah, that's gonna probably be it for me. No more trades for this week. But I will be watching though, just in case we do get more setups. I'm gonna be on the TikTok live though. Let me end the YouTube here. YouTube stream will be done.